Hello there everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to talk about brand new Lego sets. So grab your straw hats and let's get into it. Alright, let's go. So Lego just revealed these brand new Lego sets. Obviously very interesting. They're based off the One Piece live action TV show, obviously produced or made by Netflix. So, Lego One Piece was announced in January, and the first wave of sets inspired by the Netflix series has today been revealed. So, by the time you're watching this, it probably already has been revealed for a while ago. But anyway, life is busy, and I'm going to talk about these sets right now in today's video. So, anyway, the Lego Group and Netflix reveal a treasure trove of One Piece sets. So, very interesting. Obviously, it's based on the live-action show produced by Netflix and Tomorrow Studios, and ahead of the epic return of One Piece Season 2, these new sets bring iconic scenes from Netflix One Piece Season 1 to life in Lego brick form for the very first time, allowing fans to build their own One Piece adventures and unite the Straw Hat Pirates. So, based on Ichiro Oda's legendary and beloved manga series, the first season of One Piece sailed into Netflix global top 10 shows, where it spent 8 weeks uniting fans of all ages in the celebration of the Straw Hats' voyage of hope and the boundless spirit of adventure. The collaboration between the Lego Group, Netflix and Tomorrow Studios invites One Piece fans from around the world to follow the action and embark on their own grand adventures. So there we go, with multiple new Lego sets inspired by some of the most iconic scenes straight out of the East Blue. Bringing the Straw Hat Pirates in Lego brick form to fans worldwide has been a dream assignment, said Yin Chin Chang, associate design lead on Lego One Piece. I have always been a big fan of the story of One Piece, and it was so excited to work with the team on building all the details from some of our favorite locations and scenes in the live action Netflix show in brick form. I cannot wait for fans of both the Lego Group and One Piece to get their hands on these sets and start charting their own courses into the grand line. All sets will include one or more of 8 collectible wanted posters featuring some of the series' most notorious pirates. Fans won't have to wait too long to take their adventures out to the open seas, with all sets available on the 1st of August 2025 and pre-orders starting today. Very interesting. So I suppose let's just talk about these sets, but for a bit more obviously insight into One Piece. If you haven't seen the show yet, One Piece is a fantasy adventure television series developed by Matt Owens and Steven Maeda for Netflix. The series is a live action adaptation of the manga series of the same name by Ichiro Oda, who serves as a creative consultant for the show. It is produced by Kaiji Productions and Shueisha, who also publishes the manga. The series stars an ensemble cast including Inaki Godo, Emily Rudd. Damn, like we have all these Japanese and all these other names, so I need to pronounce them correctly, obviously, like Inaki Godo, I believe. Emily Rudd, that's obviously an American actress. We have Mekanyu, something like that. Jacob Romero Gibson. Yeah, there we go. Taz Skyler, very interesting, as the members of the Straw Hat Pirates. The first season was released on Netflix on the 31st of August 2023, receiving positive reviews from critics and fans alike, praising the performances, writing, visual effects, and general fidelity to the source material. Several outlets have characterized the production as one of the best live-action adaptations of a manga or anime series. One Piece was the most watched Netflix show among individual series seasons during the second half of 2023. 2 weeks after its release, Netflix renewed the series for a second season, which began filming in June 2024. The second season is scheduled to premiere in 2026. Obviously, the series follows the adventures of the Straw Hat Pirates as they pursue their individual goals together and seek the One Piece, a legendary treasure found and hidden by the former king of the pirates, Gold Roger, which is really interesting. So we have obviously Monkey D. Luffy, Nami.
Yes, he be liking the redheads.
We have Zoro. We have Usopp, I guess. We have Sanji. Who else? Monkey D. Garp, I believe, is another character. A Marine Vice Admiral and Luffy's estranged grandfather. Very, very interesting. We have Buggy the Clown and Kobe and Tony Chopper, and obviously season 2, which is very interesting. It's brand new news, I guess, because Tony Chopper will be in season 2, announced on the Tudum Netflix event, I suppose. So there we go, a bit more insight of the show, and now we actually saw the characters in live action. So let's talk about these brand new sets. The first one is the Windmill Village Hut. Every adventure needs a start. Every hero needs an inspiration. The Lego One Piece Windmill Village Hut set lets fans aged 8 and up reenact the iconic scene in which Monkey D. Luffy sneaks a bite from Shanks' hidden gum fruit. The 299-piece set showcases a young Monkey D. Luffy, Shanks, and Makino, all in minifigure form for the first time, with a detachable roof, the beachside store, I guess, and shore, I suppose, both, and also a handful of other interior little details, right? Fans will be able to find one collectible wanted poster in this set. The set looks very interesting. We obviously have 3 minifigures, a nice little like beach hut. It's very nice. Like, I also love this character with the red hair. Maybe what's his name again? Shanks, right? Yeah, Shanks and Makino, I believe. Maybe that's his girlfriend. But Shanks and Monkey D. Luffy, or like a young Monkey D. Luffy, are very interesting. Let's see if the price of this set is wait a second. Oh yeah, it's 30 bucks, so $30, and obviously 30 euros and 25 pounds, which is really interesting. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is worth it. This is pretty much worth it, so that's really nice. Alright, the next set, Buggy the Clown's Circus tent. This set will retail for around 50 euros or $55 and like 45 pounds, I suppose. So let's read the little description. The Lego One Piece Buggy the Clown Circus tent set is perfect for builders aged 8 and up, with its pirate-worthy weapons and accessories, and as the buildable tent can be flipped around to create a larger play area. The devious clown villain's lair includes 3 circus contraptions, from which the heroes must escape: a water tank, spinning vertical table, and a hanging cage, and is customizable with the 2 wanted posters, so young fans can create their own One Piece world. The set features Buggy the Clown, Monkey D. Luffy, Nami, and Zoro, which this set for like 50 bucks is pretty good. Like, holy shit, this is probably one of my favorite sets, and maybe the set that I actually want the most of all of them, because you have like 3 main characters, obviously being Nami, and obviously also Monkey D. Luffy, and also Zoro, right? Yeah, and also Buggy the Clown, and Buggy the Clown is this very iconic villain of One Piece. I mean, he looks very interesting, and yeah, I guess this set is really, it's like very camp, but it's really nice. So yeah, very nice. Okay, so the next set is a battle at Arlong Park. The set will retail for around 80 euros or $80 and 75 pounds. A set worthy of an iconic battle. The Lego One Piece battle at Arlong Park set offers fans a feature-packed play experience. The 926-piece set ensembles anime fans aged 9 and up to recreate the iconic showdown between the Straw Hat Pirates and the rivals, with elaborate details such as a collapsing Arlong Park pagoda, I think, or like a temple, maybe. Anyway, the set comes with minifigures of Monkey D. Luffy, Nami, Usopp, Arlong, and Chu, and the young fans will love fun features like the shooting gallery for target practice, 3 wanted posters, and the forest in which Usopp fights the villain Chu. The thing is, this is the only set. No, one of the only sets where you get Usopp, which is really interesting. You also see Monkey D. Luffy in his stretchable form, and you also have a different variant of Nami. It's really interesting because all of these sets are already like play sets, like you can like play your characters around these sets, which is really interesting, with a few interiors. Like, yeah, I really like that. It's it's something right for my alley, right? So there we go. This temple set can also be destroyed by the incredible punch of obviously Monkey D. Luffy. And that's yeah, that's really nice. A really great set for around 80 euros. It's pretty alright, you know. It's not really my favorite set of the bunch, but hey, it's okay, I suppose. So there we go. Alright, the next set, the Going Merry pirate ship. This will retail for 120 bucks or 120 euros, I suppose, or $140 and 120 pounds. So, alright, hoist the Jolly Roger and lift the anchor. The Straw Hat Pirates iconic ship is brought to life with the Lego One Piece, the Going Merry pirate ship. Fans aged 10 and up can act out their favorite scenes from the series with the full Straw Hat pirate crew, as seen in Netflix One Piece in minifigure form. This captivating set features over 1,376 pieces, bringing the ship's detailed deck and interior to life, with a large printed sail featuring the iconic Jolly Roger skull to sail the crew out of the uncharted waters as they embark on the research or search for the famed One Piece treasure. This set includes 4 collectible wanted posters. So the more, or like the bigger the setup is, you get more posters, I suppose. I'm not quite sure how the posters look, but it looks interesting. I suppose a little gimmick where you can buy all these sets. To be honest, this set is really cool. It's obviously a pirate ship, and who doesn't love a pirate ship? Especially it's the one from One Piece. So you have all the main characters in this set. Obviously, you have a great little interior. So yeah, you have, I believe, who do we have here? Yeah, Monkey D. Luffy, obviously main character. Zoro, Nami, Usopp, and Sanji. So Sanji is also a character that we haven't seen in the other sets. Yeah, but this is a very great set and a very cool set, in my opinion. So there we go. Okay, let's talk about the last set, which is the Baratti floating island. Floating islands restaurant thing. This will retail for around 300 euros or $330 or 270 pounds. It includes Monkey D. Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Usopp, Sanji, Zeph, Vice Admiral Garp, El Mappo, Kobe, Dracul, Mihawk or something like that. Let's eat. Adult fans of One Piece can grab a seat at the Lego One Piece the Baratti floating restaurant and fuel up before the next adventure. The 3,402 piece set offers plenty of intricate details and Easter eggs for fans to find, including 5 collectible wanted posters. The pier in front of the fish-shaped Seaborn restaurant allows builders to dock the Going Merry, obviously, very interesting, and recreate Zoro and Mihawk's tense sword battle with unique play functions. The iconic restaurant includes 10 of characters in minifigure form, including the Straw Hat Pirates, Zeph, Vice Admiral Garp, El Mappo, Kobe, and Dracul Mihawk, which is really interesting. You have really nice little minifigures, very different from one another, which is really nice. And this set is pretty much like the collectible item, right, of them all, which is really nice. And it's great to have this wave of Lego sets based on One Piece, because it's a really nice little series, and obviously they're going to make a season 2, so I hope I'll get one of these sets eventually down the line. But I also hope that season 2 and the coming future will also have Lego sets based off it, yeah, I guess so. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will check you later. Goodbye, everyone.